Hello guys, welcome back to another Out of All live stream. How is everybody? Hello Spy, going to see a movie later, 7 minutes before it starts. That's absolutely fine, dude. Appreciate you stopping by to say hi before you go. Enjoy your film. Now, openly, before I get anything through, better mute my phone. Professional faux pas right there. I haven't done much off camera. In fact, all I've done is what I've done after work today. Yesterday I was chilling out with a friend on some Baldur's Gate 3, so I haven't really done much in the way of off-camera work. I finished destroying the ceiling, or most of it. Still got this last little bit here. I have been digging away, building up the wall, and digging up what broke down. Didn't get much resources out of it, I don't think. No, not a lot at all. Sorry guys, 2 seconds. Sorry about that. I had a little bit of a hair somehow stuck between my teeth. Get your mind out the gutter, guys. Wasn't that kind of a hair? No, I don't know how I got there, but I could feel it against my lip as I was talking. Alright. That would have been bugging me for ages. It's just better to get it sorted now. So, 153 coal. Actually, let's go to one at a time as I normally do. 4.8k. 9.5 for 142 gold. 1.8 for 10 diamonds. 13.1 for 72 ruby. And 4.3 for that little bit of jadeite there. So, yeah, not a lot. Not even 100 grand. But it's okay. Now that I've got the tools I need to continue dealing with all this over here, I don't mind easing it up a little bit and slowing down just a tad, you know. Where the hell was that tree? There. There you are. Fire in the hole! That was a really strange sound. Not gonna lie. Right underneath a structure floor. That was strange. But the tree's gone. Map and drive. Whoa, whoa, less of the noise. Less of the noise, please. Thank you. Let's get back over to the pit. It's all just one big grind, really. And I am more than happy with that. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Thank you. We're gonna need Mr. Bouquet. So this is really starting to take shape, really starting to look good. Of course, this is all going to be torn up and dropped down and whatnot. You know, I don't want to deal with the weather today. It has been really hot today. Like I said last time, now that summer is over, now that we're in September, the weather's gotten hot. Torrential rain all summer long. And now the weather's gotten nice, so yeah. There we go, turn down my headphones a little bit. It was quite loud for me. Right. Okay, I know I'm not going to be doing it this way all the time. I just want this done now real quick. Don't worry, Charlie, as long as you behave, we're bringing you out. Okay, we'll get you working. It's nice that I can level that up again though. Didn't want to do it last stream. Yeah, last stream we actually got to 22, which of course unlocked Gus there, the fuel truck, as well as explosives. I think the next unlock, whether or not we use it, is the next excavator, which is another one with this bucket size. It's got teeth on it, which I'm not a huge fan of in regards to this. I like the look of it. I like the look of the loader itself. But in the context of this stream and this save, once we get to a certain point, I'm only really using this to scoop, not dig. Well, we're not quite at that point yet, so I don't know, maybe I will, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll have both. One for digging, one for scooping. Oh, and no matter what equipment we get after this with the big ones, I'll be keeping all these little ones around. They're the top of their tier, so to speak. And I'll keep them. They may be parked and never used again, but I'll keep them for show. Have it like a parking area. Maybe like a not broke down vehicle graveyard, as it were. Retirement yard. There we go, retirement yard. So now that we've actually made an indent into this hill, it shouldn't be long before it starts showing a lot more progress. You just have to get that initial bite into it, you know. And sooner or later, we will come across another resource pocket. I think the next one in this direction is actually going to be lithium. Oh god, that's left a trail everywhere. Not under the wheels, not... Under, ah. But damn it. And that's a really crappy pour. You know, no, no. Handbrake on. Hand, thank you. Looks like you got your work cut out for you today, Charlie. And then some. Holy crap, look at all that. Gus, remember your... Not Gus. Mr. Bouquet, remember your table manners, please. Don't spill your food everywhere. See what happens when there's no one chatting, guys? I talk to my machines. Oh my god, the end of last stream was so funny. I don't know if anyone was around for that. Azad was at work. He had the stream on and playing whilst it was in his pocket, and he was walking around his co-workers, and I was shouting things like, "Help! I'm stuck in this guy's pocket," or "This butt crack stinks." Just random things like that. I couldn't stop laughing. That just got me going, and I just could not stop laughing. You know, if we dug through that patch, I'm sure we could level that off. Sorry for the bad driving there. I was driving one-handed whilst drinking a coffee. Oh. My back did not like being at work today. Could have been worse. Could have been stuck in the kitchen or on one of the meat cookers or something like that. Thankfully, I was on the front counter. I was running the food out to the customers at their tables, so I was on the move. So my back would have been a lot worse if I wasn't on the move. Walking helps, you know. But it just wasn't a good day for my back in general. Just didn't want to cooperate today. Screw it. Let's see exactly what we've got to do to fix this. So we don't have to, we're not constantly going up to go over to go down, spinning ore as a result. Okay. Actually, no. That can... Actually, that's the level we need to be on. Right there. Hoping this doesn't spill too much. If I angled the bucket, wouldn't it? Seems like that's a bit at odds with how you're supposed to do this. It looks like the higher up you hold the bucket, I normally tend to hold it a bit lower down, but I'm spilling so much less when it's higher up like this. Kind of at odds with the way it's supposed to work. You know, I'm going to call that full. That's not much left after that. Anything else is just going to be excess, and I've got to get past this bit somehow. So the less spilt, the better. But my fan is not doing much right now. I mean, I need to turn this up. So warm in here today. Thankfully, sounds like you're only hearing it when I'm talking. I'm not seeing the bar moving when I'm quiet. I'm hoping you don't really hear it much when I'm not talking. Oh, when I am talking. It looks like a dragon, doesn't it? With that drill on the way it is, that looks like a dragon. Like some sort of Minecraft machine-based dragon. So if anything, these truckloads are going to be mostly pay dirt. Assuming I can get Tay over the hill here. Ah, thought I had it then. Didn't do much, just enough, hopefully. There we go. Get up. Come on, get up. Thank you. I'd rather it happen here than somewhere we don't want it to. This thing takes a wide old U-turn, doesn't it? We're going to lose some stuff on the slope over there. But it is what it is. Now, I will be doing this purely and simply because it doesn't really dig down the side of a block, whereas it would when it was flooring. Put the rest on that side later. I only do it enough to give me a lip big enough for me to plonk down a block. Oh, reverse. Remember to reverse. See what I mean? Look, nothing is spilling out since I raised it up like that. I need to see now if I can scoop up one more and that be enough to get dump truck out rather than squash it down. And I didn't reverse again. You know, I think that's about it. I can squash down the remainder. Oh, wasn't paying attention. Place down the stones, the flooring. Yeah, there's the lithium there. As well as there. I know there's a chunk of coal over there and a big old chunk of lithium over there. But neither of those right now are within the area of the pit we plan on digging out. Could have included the coal patch, but you got this huge drop down. It's not really going to be easy. If I extend across there, I'll wait until the main pit itself has dropped down, then I can start dropping the dirt over the edge to be scooped up. But that won't be for a long, long time yet. But we'll get there. Eventually. Maybe I'll even start biting into that hill there. Yeah, I'll start going along in that direction. Don't mind doing that. Let's smooth it all first. See what we're left with. Come on, behave. Gonna attach? Guess not. Stuck on something then. Couldn't move forwards. Wait for the auto save. There we go, that one took a while. That was kind of weird. All you lot, go down here. Come on. That's it, disappear when you get down there. Perfect. All of you, come on. Less of you on this ramp, the less the lag's going to be. Thankfully, they all disappear anyway at the end of when you reload a game, a save. That's stuck on. Oh, it'll be the wall. There we go, make it look less planned. Oh, that's definitely easier. So now I'm going to have to adjust my angle of turning. Got that there. Come on, come on. In the words of Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, like a glove. Ah. Sorry, I thought I caught the stick, but it turns out I was pressing on the D-pad. Or trying not to press on the D-pad, rather. Come on, Tay. Better fit. You got this. Has there been a Friday update yet? Rah. I'm just going to have a look, see if there has been or not yet. No, not yet. I'm hoping for news on the potential when of the update for the bulk dirt. Yeah, let's start jumping this way as well. Yeah, it definitely spills less when you're doing it this way. Not to say, of course, it doesn't spill at all. raising it up definitely helps. Charlie, you're up. Not sure why I went that far out, but okay. Good boy, Charlie. Go take a rest. Have a Scooby snack. See how much more spills when it's lower down. That was a weird lag spike. And I'll give that a 10 on the landing. Didn't make a splash. Okay, yeah, that helps a lot more. I mean, I'm still spilling ore out the back, granted, but I'm not getting that bump now, so at least I know I've got lurkers. I can see 2 of them watching the stream. Hello, lurkers. It's alright, I'm not asking you to speak, just carry on lurking. Just acknowledging that you're there. With my gratitude for watching. I'm gonna roll a sick. Ah. Watch this dirt process. Actually. It's all coal. Coal, 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 coal. So it looks like there's not... Either we're not getting anything out of pay dirt, or there is no pay dirt right now. That won't be the case for long. We do know that that particular hill we're biting into does turn into pay dirt. right now it's just nope. Yeah, it was just coal. How much dirt have we collected now? Nearly 4,500. Or 4,500,000, sorry. See, that's another thing. I probably should be further in, level wise. Not by much further, granted. I should be at least 400 grand's worth of cash further in. And if I sold that now, I'd probably get 350 roughly. But it's still 450 cash worth of XP though, you know. Wrong side. Ah, too low, too low. My bite there was a little bit dodgy, not lying. Not gonna lie. Get Charlie in there. Fix that up. Oh yeah, my short, last time I checked, which was about an hour before the stream. No, hour and a half before the stream. I'd not long gotten home. Didn't get as many views overnight as I'd hoped they would have done. But it still had 80 odd views though, total, so far. So that's not bad. That's another 80 odd views that I wouldn't have had before. I'll take the win. And there's a bit less than a third of people watching it now versus those swiping. That's probably maybe somewhere around a fifth or 4/5 or 3/4 are swiping and not watching now. But there are still some who are watching, and thank you to those people. If you're ever going to see this, thank you. And thank you to you, Charlie. On the platform, thank you. Stay there. Okay, I'm even talking to the voxels now. No one in chat. I hate driving it like this, but it is what it is. If it doesn't drop them much, then it's better not. Better to drive it this way. Hay dirt starts to emerge about there, just before that bench. Oh, okay. Still going to be a little while. Drive. I'm sure would kill me for that. They wouldn't just buy me, they would shut me down in a heartbeat. I'm my own boss, there's no one else working here. And yet, if I still do something like that, they would shut me down. And fine me. Probably wouldn't let me reopen until I got a crew smart enough to stop me doing that sort of thing. Oh, I completely forgot about my hazard lights, didn't I? Talking about safety. So I can't start dropping stuff down, dropping the pit level down until this in front of me reaches at least this wall here behind me. Because then I can dig, drop stuff, drop it down, scoop it up, and drive it until that's ready, up there and round. But I can't wait and just do that. Otherwise this would never get done. So six of one, half a dozen of the other. A little bit of coal over here. Go ahead, scoop that up. Why not? Yeah, I caught you. Caught the voxel. Taking off the boxes off the scoop here, so I don't go onto the dirt. That happens when I look across at the stream page. I see we have a third lurker. Hello, third lurker. Don't worry, carry on lurking. I'm not asking you to chat. You're lurking, you're lurking. It's all good. Just saying hello. Full dump truck aside, that was a nice pour. You'll probably, guys will probably hear my daughter come home within the next half hour. So apologies for any noise she makes there. But I've told her, you know, don't have to tiptoe around me when I'm on stream. Just don't take the mick with the noise. I think fair's fair. I'm in the front room, so it's not her fault, is it? I just want to see if we've got any pay dirt in that one. Chance to drink some coffee at the same time. So far, just cool. I mean, don't get me wrong, nice to see. Black gold, you know. But some gold would be nice. Not to mention some diamonds and rubies and jade. No, okay. Okay. Nice, a bad start, but nice and smooth there right at the end. Actually, get Charlie on the job. I keep promising I'm going to get Charlie some hazard lights. Light. Just the one there. He just needs a little one because he is a little one. Seven's a possibility. Okay, 7. I wanted one here, but oh, look at that! It looks so diddy. It looks so small. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, there you go, Charlie. Come on, you got this. Put on your big boy pants. He's got the hazard light. They grow up so fast. Does the light stay on? Okay, fair enough. I'm not going to keep turning it on and off. Kind of got my feet up right now. Don't really want to start using my pedals on a constant. Got my feet up to help my back. Really? Charlie's just tied it up over here. Give the kid some respect, will you? That tree's going to come down in a moment. If you think about it, we've actually chewed quite a lot out of the side of this. I mean, it was all kind of over here somewhere, wasn't it? Like along this bit. So we've done quite a bit. It doesn't look like it, but we have. And that's what I like about this game. It's not just the building or the making money or the leveling. It's the progress you can see that you've made. I mean, it's all good. Every aspect blends together to make it good. But that is one particular point that I really like. Like, oh, this is taking forever. This is taking forever. Wait, how much have I just done? Holy crap, I'm almost there. You don't even realise. just dig around the tree. Leave the tree standing. It's a monument. Until it's not. It appears there are more lurkers. Hello, more lurkers. Okay, I'm just going to go in like this for now. There's just lots of little landmines. And the lurkers have gone. Did I save the ground? Almost. Almost. Alright, let's get this tree out of the way. On the next scoop from the look of it. There. Back up. So guys, I'll just keep clicking over. I want to see when this update goes live. Not the update, but the news update. Not an actual game update, but the news update. I want to be able to see what's going on. Really, 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 really cannot wait. I'm really impatient for that bulk dirt update. Really impatient for it. I know I shouldn't be. I know I should just... crap. Should just take things in my stride. But I am really looking forward to having the bulk dirt back. I'm not going to lie. And I just want to know as much information as I can as and when. I'm sure you guys do too. We could safely fit more in this dump truck right now if we have bulk dirt. More than just the 2.5 scoops, let's call it, because we lose half a scoop, don't we? It won't be spilling out the back. And this is the 3 dump trucks of this type, the 3 different sizes, will actually hold different amounts again with the bulk dirt. The models are the same size, but the capacity of each truck was different with bulk dirt. So that should have told you something. The fact that they took away the bulk dirt, they never told us it was coming back. They took away the bulk dirt, but then they never did anything with these models. So all 3 of these, you know, exactly the same. I mean, we're using this one right now, up and ready for when the bulk dirt drops. But with the voxel nodes, this one holds the same amount as this one. Same with that. They're all the same size. It's only a capacity when it comes to bulk dirt. Yeah, that was my fault. That was definitely on me. Deforestation. Or not. Okay, so that tree's already gone. That's a little bug that happens every now and then. Like if you dig out the dirt before you attack the tree's technically gone, but you can't knock it down. I'm going to deliver the dirt from this dump truck, watch what it processes, see if we haven't paid that yet. Then I'm going to save, or drive it back, then I'll save, unload, and you'll see. The tree will be gone then. Keep getting random lurkers popping their heads in. Hello, random lurkers. Whether you're here for a minute, an hour, or the full stream, thank you very much. And hello. Not expecting you to reply. Lurking is lurking after all. But it'd be nice to get a hello. Put a face, or at least a name to the view. I made a mess over here, sorry Charlie. The state of it. Oh, it's horrible. Charlie, I am so sorry. I don't know what the hell I did with this truckload. That's some junk in the trunk right there. Not gonna lie. Oh god. Wide load. Any voxels left? One. Need to nudge that down. If we're going to save and load, so it will disappear otherwise. Let's see here. Oh. Sitting up for a second. I know there wasn't a lot of coal in this one. But there really wasn't, was there? Each node of coal was only 2 XP. I was watching that as it was dropping in. Damn, you've got to get a lot of coal to get some level ups, don't you? But that would mean when I was getting 800 XP from a truckload of coal, there was an average of 400 voxels of coal in the truck bed. That kind of puts some perspective in for you, doesn't it? Holy crap. I'm guessing the way they're probably going to do it with the bulk dirt, to accurately get the money, if it's bulk dirt in the bed truck, it must save the memory of its contents as voxels. Then when you tip it out, it will go back to voxels to go through the processor or the processing plant or whatever you want to call it. That's my guess. I mean, I'm no programmer, I'm no game designer, I don't know how it all works, but that is, well, that's how I would do it if I thought it could be done that way. Okay. There we go. Now that tree should be gone. Speaking of trees be gone, why not? Lowest yield. Put it there. There. Is that one pushing through? Don't think so, but just in case. Headphone users, fire in a hole in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That was cool. that I like that. That was cool. I mean, it would have been better to see the tree explode or fall sideways, maybe. But that definitely worked. And we got these ones here that need to go as well, just whilst we're at it. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hopefully they're gone permanently. I won't know until I do another save and load. But I'm not going to do that right now. That looks better. Make sure there's no bump up. Perfect. And yes, that tree is gone. mean, I like the way the trees, the explosives affect the trees now. I mean, I've blown nukes in this game before and had floating trees left in the middle as a result. It's floating in the middle of a giant hole. Above the giant hole. We dealt with the ground before we left. It's those floating bushes that get me. I've not been able to get rid of them yet. Granted, I haven't tried explosives, but that seems a bit extreme. You know what, I'm going to test on that one there on my left. And so far, I've not been able to get rid of them using conventional means. Sorry. Trucks, loaders, excavators, whatever. Right, fire in the hole. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wrong button. Now. Okay, so it didn't look like it was at first, and it made the noise of a tree falling. But it did work. Oh, I wonder if this works. It should do easily. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Apparently not. Oh, I did it again. Oh my god. I don't think I'm going to be able to do much, if anything, between this stream and tomorrow's stream. I am working. That was just horrible. That bounce. No, 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 no. See, if they get bulk dirt working, but I still dig voxels with this thing, if I get a choice to, I'd put in some sheets so it all slides in properly. Make it easier to pour. Thought I had my daughter coming in then. I was trying so hard to let the dirt settle. Oh, hold on. Just need to readjust my headphones. And that is my daughter here now, certain. Right, let's get this truckload over. Lag on this one. Oh no, it's gone. It's gone now. Well, ish. I mean, it's still there a little bit. The FPS is still down 20 points. But maybe they're all locked in place underneath the locked in dirt. Like they can't shift around. Oh no, there we go. Down to 30 FPS on that one. Am I seeing any pay dirt in this? Maybe. A little hard to tell, but there is some lighter colour in there. Let's find out. Oh no, black gold is oil, isn't it? Well, the solid equivalent of black gold then. No, mate, that's probably oil shale. The uncompressed diamonds. I don't know. But I'm not seeing any processed pay dirt items. No? Alright, well, we'll get there. Just because it's not quick doesn't mean it's not going to happen. It'll be nice to see the progress along the side there as we chomp away. And as we go further back as well. That's partly why I'm kind of going into the section that I'm going into. The other reason being that lithium. No, that's coal. Yeah, that's coal. That's lithium. Oh, go on, shake it into the truck. Into the truck. And all we got was a bit of useless mud. We tried. I tried. Whoever tried. Things tried. Didn't happen. Sorry guys, just had a couple of questions I had to ask my daughter. Good job, Charlie. Wait, did that just cost me money? That was weird. It's kind of hopped from one to another. Siphon that back. No, it's just making the noise for it. Is that the Ghostbusters Stay Puft Marshmallow Man? I know it wasn't initially a Ghostbusters concept. It was Michelin, wasn't it? But I'll always remember it as Ghostbusters. Oh, the weather turned back on, didn't it? Not dealing with the weather today. Don't want to. Been dealing with it all day. The heat of it all. I still think these vehicles could do with a bit more suspension on them. We deal with those little landmines a lot easier. Oh, what's holding you back? Bit side heavy on that one. Looking a bit lopsided there, Tay-Tay. I shouldn't laugh, we're losing so much here. And it is all mud, no pay dirt. Suckage. Didn't I get rid of that? I've got rid of that one so many times. I even destroyed the dirt underneath it. I swear I did. Yeah, look, it's off the floor. Headphone users, fire in the hole in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, that was satisfying to see. Hopefully that won't come back. Yeah, leave it with some dirt instead of hay dirt. Instead of grass. Oh. Just swing this bad boy around. Need Charlie again. That's why I like to use Charlie instead of using the tool. Charlie will flatten it but keep the density, whereas the tool will tend to lose dirt. Like you're at the same time you kind of gain it as well. Like you're raising pockets, but when you're lowering it, even if you're not using it as a deletion, you're just trying to smooth it. It still kind of deletes the dirt. Whereas this, like I said, if there's a hill, there's going to be a hill. If there's too much dirt in one spot, there will be a hill because it crushes it as best as possible whilst keeping its density. Helps you to realise your digging style. Like, oh, I've been digging the shovel too deep here, or I've not been digging it deep enough here. You know, things like that. Hazard lights. Got to be hitting the pay dirt soon, surely. Is that it, or is that? Right, just there it is. Okay, it's right there. What about on the level? Oh, that's going to be a tough one. We're not going to be seeing much pay dirt for a little while if we stick to the level. Oh, I don't know actually. We're down here somewhere. We should be down here. Am I going on an uphill grade? I think I am. So I mean, look, it'll raise that, but it will squash down that, so you lose that bit. Oh, too far on the down scoop. I don't think there'll be any pay in this at all. I don't think we've got a single coal node. Oh, we have. I can see one coal voxel right there. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's a couple. Okay. but not enough to be worth anything. We know it's 2 XP per. We're at 809 right now, so we'll see how much we get. Let that chip out. Still no Friday news update on the game. That will mud was any of that coal. Actually, some of that looks like it might be pay dirt. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, and I thought. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13. 13 voxels of coal in a bucket or a bed truck that's holding a couple of hundred at least voxels. Yeah. That's a good ratio. Just saying. Oh, the dirt's got to be piling high in that storage as well. $135k. Oh my god, drive. About that I need to learn to. That's not what I said to do. Really should have had the hazard brake on. That was my bad. forwards a little bit more. There we go. Distribute. Hate to lose a little bit of coal for doing this, but yeah. Headphone users. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That was a clean blast, except for that small indent there. That was pretty good. Happy with that. Loads of landmines over here. Little cow pats of dirt. Oh my god, they really are all over the place. What the hell happened? It wasn't from the explosion. Having speed. So I don't mind doing it there. It doesn't really bother me. Did Charlie miss one? Managed to avoid it. Good. No. No. That's 2 so far of the precious few pieces of coal in this one. Out the door. That could not have helped. That bed truck wasn't closed properly. What kind of amateur's been driving this truck? Dude, that's what, it looks so dodgy. It looks like it's pay dirt there. That's the problem. That's what keeps throwing me off. It genuinely looks like they've got pay dirt in that mix, but there isn't. I've done this wrong. I'm not reversing out the whole thing. I'm just gonna drive it in like this and then have to teleport to the vehicle. I bodged that up. Stuck in a wall. Prospecting. Still mud. Oh, that line there looks promising. No guarantees, but maybe. Truck bed's over here this time. And it wasn't really what I was going for, but I'll take it. Oh, spinning all over the place. Bad karma, bad juju. And wrong section too. I'll take that load as is. Got some pretty sizable buckets into that one. We're definitely pushing the cliff back. I mean, noticeably. Scoop by scoop, it's taking its time, but you know, it's definitely making progress. I mean, we've made next to no money this stream. We was in the 300,000 range. I'm not sure exactly where. But we've more or less depleted that coal vein on the level that we're at. And we need to, we can't just keep digging that one section forever. We need to expand out. It's the whole idea of the pit. So, you know, I got to where I wanted to get to be able to progress with the build, with the creation of the build. So, like I said, I don't mind taking on the grind, the lack of cash. And off camera, I should be processing pay dirt anyway, so it won't be getting as much money, but especially between today and tomorrow's stream, there won't be a lot done. I've got work tomorrow, but between tomorrow's stream and the midweek stream, there should be a little bit processed. Floors looking good. Oh, is the news update here yet? Still no. Come on, Christian. I'm hungry for some info. Show it on the stream. keep people appraised for you. That looked lighter. No. That's the pay dirt right there. We're just skimming over the level of it. Oh, come on. No, look, every time it pops under the wheels, it causes more to drop, which pops under the wheels, which causes more to drop. Stop it. Oh, that was a really bad pour. I mean, it's only mud. You know what, screw it, I'm just going to do this bit manually. It's just a driving surface, so I'm only losing dirt nodes, or mud nodes. Come on, I want you to drop off here. Don't care if you go in the truck or not, just get off. But I believe further back we go. I mean, no, that's not pay dirt. I mean, there's some there. That's not, but that is over here. So the further back into the cliff we go, the more pay dirt we'll start seeing. So, you know, I've got to deal with the overburden to get to the good stuff. And I would just push it off onto that thing with the dozer or something. But I'm still hoping that maybe one day Christian will add a way to extract dirt from a container. Not necessarily everything. We've done everything that's in a container, then yeah, there's not much point in having a decreased XP for sell from the shop. But just dirt, really. Store dirt up and be able to maybe have like a separate type of container for dirt, like where you can store your dirt just dirt, like not even pay dirt, just a byproduct of pay dirt, you know, the dirt side there. But so that later you can export out of that container with the conveyor belts and maybe use that dirt to what's the word? Not quite reclaim. It's I can't remember what it's called. You know when you put things back to the way they should be for animals and such. You know, reclame, something like that. I can't think of the word off the top of my head. But say we're done with one pit and we start working on another, we can fill in the old pit with the just the mud, the dirt. That's what I'd like to see. That's why. That's another reason. I mean, I don't want to sell dirt in this play, in this save. That's one reason why put it in a container so that it doesn't get sold. Now I could find a way of deleting it. I know for a fact that if you put it in the shop sell screen, save and then quit or load, that's the wrong vehicle, the whatever's in the shop sell screen disappears. And I'll be honest, the temptation to sell it is there. You know, it's not going to be a lot, but with what I've got, selling it at the shop is somewhere between $350,000 and $400,000. Small chunk of XP, small amount of money, but hey, it's something, you know, it's extra. My hair's gotten loose of the headphones again. I'm going to dump this in, and I'm going to readjust my headphones so that the headband on them is keeping my hair at bay. It's tickling my face right now. Very annoying. Whilst I'm sorting that, I don't think there's any at all pay dirt in this, but we'll keep an eye on it whilst I'm dealing with the headphones. See what we get. There'll be a couple of bits of coal, but nothing else, not much else really. I'm right. Really? Nothing at all. Not even. Oh, one, two. I'm not even gonna. That never happened. You never saw that load. We'll never speak of that again. Okay, apparently those two do not want to escape. Oh, there's one. Okay, well that one's stuck then. You know, I've been at this for 2 hours now. And don't get me wrong, I've had like a solid lurker. I've had some other people popping in, popping out, lurking. But the only thing I've had in chat so far is from Spy saying hi before the stream even started. Basically saying that he's going to go see a movie. I miss talking to people. Might even be Spy's lurk. Might have left his stream running for me. That didn't want to do anything then. I think I saw some pay dirt then before we got covered up. Just a spot of it. Oh, that is poorly parked. Let's get something a little bit more of worth. I know there's some coal here. Just so it's not just always a wasted trip. Maybe I should like get a mix, you know. One scoop that's gonna have coal in it, either mixed coal or pure coal or whatever, and then bury that in mud. That way, at least we've got something to show for our trips, you know. Oh, he shoots and he scores. That though just went flying and landed straight into the truck bed. That is a nice sight to see, the way it all pours out. And if bulk dirt does not return to voxel as it's being poured, it will be a shame to see that go. I'm not sure how they're going to do it. Anything yet? Nope. I'm not sure how they're going to do it. And of course, that's just like whether or not you can pick and choose, or if it's all voxel or all bulk dirt. It would be nice to see. Just depends on how they do it, I suppose. We'll have to wait and see. Don't even know when it's going to happen. Even today's update probably won't tell us when it's going to happen. When they're dealing with the drivetrains as well in the same update. So they're trying to do a few things all at once, you know. Wallet saving. But I'll be honest, guys, I am as excited for the bulk dirt returning as I was knowing this update was coming. The XP climb, the locked items, the sell point, all of that. Fantastic to see stuff come back, like the sell point. Fantastic, great aspect to have to level up to earn your way to stuff, not just have it readily available, you know. Even just not having the coin as a physical item, good to have that again. Throwing the bulk dirt, great, fantastic, good job. All they would need after that, in my opinion, would be when you drive over the little landmines of dirt in any vehicle, it squashes it down. Doesn't have to be fully, just a little bit at a time. Each time you drive over it, it squashes it down a little further. And if you're constantly driving over the same path of dirt, or every time you drive over a section of dirt, of grass, sorry, it wears a little, look at that grass texture down a little bit. The more you drive the same path, the more it becomes a dirt road, squashing itself down as you go. You know, sort of making your own road just from driving it constant. Wear and tear. That, thrown in with all of this, plus the bulk dirt, for me, I wouldn't even need any further big updates. That would be, for me, that would be ready for full release. And yet, sorry about that, and yet he has a lot more planned. Let's take a look, actually. Hold on. Got to find the previous update log. Oh, he has posted an update. It just hasn't shown in the feed yet. Okay, hold on. Hopefully you guys can see that okay. So this is what bulk dirt's going to look like. So looking forward to that. The upcoming 0.18 dirt and drive trains, or drive lines, will be slightly changed into dirt and general improvements, as we want to take a different approach to implementing the new handling and gearboxes, etc. All actual gearboxes, like you have to change gear manually. Ooh, I'm not sure about that. I like automatic. And we really want to get the dirt update with the gameplay options out without dragging on for months. We do need a couple of weeks to... a couple of weeks. 22nd to 23rd of September estimated. That is 22nd is 2 weeks today. Ah, no. Ah, thanks for being patient. What we are working on and testing that will be included in the update: improved dirt handling, improved dirt lock, manual dirt lock coming back, optional bulk dirt. Gameplay options, gamepad buttons are now named X, for example, instead of generic button 1. Helpful. Axis are now named Y axis, for example, instead of general axis 1. Control hints now actually show what is mapped on them. And improved visual design to make contrast better. Oh, that's just a tease. That's a huge tease. Christian be teasing us. That also, I believe they have. I don't think they've done it already. Bringing out different difficulty options as well. So that was meant to be those two combined. So now 1.8 is going to be this. That I'm not gonna say that's going to be 0.19. That's going to be 0.20. I don't know. But he's doing that first for us. Then he'll probably go back to this. After that, a better view. Now, I don't know if that means better camera angles or camera following on the camera angles and things like that. Or if it means, like if you're looking at the scenery from the distance, you know, then trucking, I don't know if that's to do with trucking dirt or trucking machines or what. Breaking down. Now, I think it would be great to have this maybe like here or even here. Right now, you gain a lot of money. Unless you're doing a big build, you gain so much money and nothing to spend it on. So having this right now would be great. As soon as possible, having that as quickly as possible would be fantastic. Exploring and prospecting. Right now, we don't need that. We can do that ourselves. Like, literally go up to a patch. We can see where all the patches are. And then you can dig down into it using your tool, see what it is, then cover it back up again. So unless he intends to hide the discoloration of all patches, I don't know how he's going to do that. But looks so good. Definitely going to be using it with the excavator myself. If you have an option per vehicle, I'm 100% going to be using it with the excavator and the dump trucks at minimum. 2 weeks. Ah. Oh. I really can't believe that. Well, I mean, to be honest, we didn't even have a date, did we? And say an estimated 2 weeks, it might even be before that. If it all works flawlessly, it could technically be done before that. I mean, he said estimated 2 weeks, and he probably said that in case it needs to take longer. I'm hoping if it's ready early, we'll take advantage of that. And if that's the case, we might get lucky and get it as early as next week, but I doubt it. just have to be patient. If we weren't patient, we wouldn't be able to play a game like this, would we? Oh, I didn't get the good scoop, did I? I'll do that on the next run. There's a little bit of coal mixed in, not much. You know what, I've got a song stuck in my head right now. I have had for ages, for like the last 2-3 hours. Maybe even longer, I just didn't realise. Can't even remember who sung it. But it's the one that... Sorry. I'm not going to sing it properly. I've got like no ability when it comes to singing. It's the one that goes like no, 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 there's no limit. Sorry. But literally, in my head, all it is that section on repeat. Nothing else. No more of the song. No, you know, it's just literally that bit, and it won't shut up. I'm sorry for the singing. I know I cannot sing. I am well aware. Whether I try properly or piss ass about with it, I am a crap singer. No one wants to hear it. My voice is too baritone for it. Bara and monotone, let's call it. Because there are plenty of baritones that can sing well. I'm kind of that middle ground between like monotone and baritone. Might have to get the dynamite out in a second. The tri-nitro toluene. Toluene. There we go. Not an easy one to say, actually. A little bit of a not a tongue twister, but your tongue tends to try to slide around certain letters. I don't think we'd need to worry about dirt lock. I mean, we'll keep the dirt lock on automatic. It says there's going to be improvements on it. If you've got the option to have some machines on bulk dirt, some on voxel, then the only ones we'll massively need to worry about with the dirt lock is the voxel. The bulk dirt is absolutely fine with the lock, at least it used to be. But if there's improvements anyway, you know, the main thing we're going to be using it on is the voxel dirt on is the front end loader. So my headphones need to be adjusted again. Sodding hair. What's the fan? But it's too hot not to have the fan on. got to remember, good scoop of coal. Bury it under mud. Where would I get my good scoop of coal from? Over there. Oh, a bit too far forwards. At least this way we're making at least a little bit of money per scoop or per run. Not only that, but anything spilt out the back will be mainly dirt. All the coal will hopefully be locked underneath it, apart from the occasional voxel. So 413, let's see how much this increases. The stream's been going on for 2 hours 25, and 2 hours 35, sorry, and all I've had is lurkers so far. Don't get me wrong, thank you for the watch time and the views. But if I don't get like any active chatters, I'm not asking my lurkers to start actively chatting. I'm not going to ask that at all. It's not fair to ask that of you if you're playing games and stuff, or doing other stuff, you know, whatever you might be doing. But I might end it a little early tonight, guys. Give it another 25 minutes, let's say, see what happens, see how I feel then. mean, I'm pretty tired. Or getting pretty tired. It's been a, like I said, hot day, busy day at work. If it's just a game trying to keep me awake, that's not going to work as well. My commentary is going to start slacking off. Just talking to myself, or talking to people who aren't chatting, you know. So it's in everyone's interest if I did end it a little early as a result of that. I need to get the TNT over there. That roof breaking just annoyed the hell out of me there. Where all the nodes just stuck onto the car and it decided to fall off one at a time. Let's break that ceiling. There. One there, might need one. Stay there. And probably pop one off here too. We won't do any more. We'll see how that looks. Headphone users, you have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That was pretty good. Just gonna pop one off here as well, I think. There. One there. And screw it. Up there. That's not where I said. Can I pick them back up? No. Okay. Again, headphone users. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Need a good grab of coal. Can't see, I think I went a bit too deep on the dig there. So we got, what was we at? 413, 414, something like that. So we got about 6 grand, give or take. So yeah, better than nothing. I'm trying to work some controls out in my head here, guys. Just trying to jump ahead of the game. So, my Y button, that. And that would also be the button. No. In the excavator. Y and B don't do anything. But I need the same button for everything. Otherwise, you know, kind of silly. B is that. So I can't use dirt lock on either of those. Once I'm in a vehicle, that's down on the D-pad. That's up on the D-pad. Left and right on the D-pad is the hotbar. Left analog click in is zoom out. Right analog click in is zoom in. Of course, my triggers are forwards and reverse. Square, in and out of the vehicle. X. Sorry. I kind of converted back to PlayStation for a second then. X is in and out of vehicles. A is parking brake. Without modifiers, the only two buttons left are my top two shoulder buttons. But if they introduce gear changes, I might have to use those to gear change. If we can stay on automatic, then yes. If I decide to do or add a manual dirt lock button in, yes, it will be one of those shoulder buttons. That selects or back and whatever they are called on the Xbox pad, and that is start. So that is pretty much all of my controls. Even if with bulk dirt I don't need a manual lock aspect for the dump truck and the excavator, I'll need it for this. So I definitely cannot assign it to Y or B. Or for PlayStation controllers. Although unlikely in Steam, not unheard of, triangle and circle. I could, well, I do use a combination of controller. Let me show you. So, I've left those as standard so I can run around and I can build a lot easier. Most of my driving and digging, vehicle digging controls are set to this. And this has my shift and control modifiers attached to it. I've only got the two pedals, so ignore this one. That's my acceleration pedal, that's my brake pedal. So I think that's shift and that's control. If I press it down. What I could do is assign the spacebar to manual dirt lock. Because I can easily, whilst I'm using my control pad, just tap that with my little finger. It's in reach. That'll be a worst case scenario, I think. An out of options kind of option. If they force gear changes onto us, they won't do it fully. At worst, from my perspective, because I don't like doing the gear changes in games. Worst case scenario, you need to fully change gears as you go, as you rev, you know, all of that sort of stuff. As your RPM goes up, you're going to need to change your gear. That's from my perspective, because I don't like that sort of thing. That is the worst case scenario. Best case scenario, if they force it on you, is Forward driving is automatic on the gear changes, but you might need to manually change a gear to reverse. That's only if they force it on us. I don't think there's any pay dirt in that either. We were at what, 21,000? Something akin to that. That's another 6 grand, so that's pretty consistent. It may not be a lot, but like I said, it's better than just a pure truck of bed truck of dirt, or truck bed. Oh my god, why do I keep saying bed truck? Truck bed of dirt. That gives you no money at all, you know, because we're not selling the dirt itself. And again, I would love to see suspension added into this. You'll be less. Although, that being said, if the dirt lock works as advertised when they update it, you're not going to be spilling ores as you go. But as it stands right now, seeing a better suspension, or the ability to adjust your suspension, soft and hard suspension changes, would allow you to just simply roll over any landmines of dirt that have dropped on the floor without actively spilling any more as a result. But to get the dirt working as advertised, then, you know, that would be unnecessary. Alright guys, well, it doesn't look like anyone else is going to pop in for chat, say hello or anything like that. And I am getting a bit tired here, so I'm going to make this my last run for tonight. I'm going to watch this process. Swap out the dropper or hopper or whatever it's called for a container, and it just gives me a chance to do some of the off-camera work for a couple of hours before bed. You know, chill out with a film or something whilst I'm doing it. pop those little bits in. That. And we'll watch it process. It's just cold from the look of it. I'm not seeing any pay dirt. But it's all good. I really don't mind the grind. Alright, well that looks like that's the end of that. So I want to thank everyone for watching, whether you've been a lurker or after the fact. We now know what is planned and when. We have a rough idea of when bulk dirt will be here. 2 weeks. I think that's it. So I would like to thank you all very much for watching. Please don't forget to rate and comment below, and if you are a new subscriber and you've made it this far, thank you. Make sure to press that bell icon and have it notify you about everything, otherwise you won't find out when I'm streaming next. But it will be tomorrow, guys, Saturday, as normal. So thank you all very much for watching. Have a good night, stay safe, sleep well, goodbye.